Hey Bestie, I'm Kenya and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining in to plan with me today. So in this video, I will be sharing how I take my planner spreads from before the pen to after the pen and what I actually write in my planner and how I plan for the week. So if you've always wondered what to write in your planner, then this is the video for you. So stay tuned. Okay, Bestie, before we get into it, let me show you what I actually use this week. And I have my KELL of a Plan Winter Icons. I love this sticker book. I've actually used, this is my second time using it so far. And I use this like theme. And y'all got plenty of stickers left, so I'll be using it more. Also, I pulled my journaling sticker book and my journaling doodle sticker book. These are staples for me. I have actually 2 of each of these books in my collection. And y'all can see this one, like literally, I use it the most. I love it. Love it. If you don't have these, pick them up. I think you can still get them at Hobby Lobby. Also, I have my Pilot G2 pens, 0.5 and 0.7. The 0.7 is my girl. She's that girl to me. Also, I pulled my Crayola Super Tips. I got this pink color because it was the closest one that matched. And my Muji pen that I do my little outlining trick with. It's actually 0.38 size and I love it. Got some white out because I do make mistakes when I'm writing in it. And so here, what I'm going to do is go in and pull out my planner spread. Now, you guys, I did not do a video of how I created this spread, and I'm kind of kicking myself, but sometimes I like to just like plan and get it down. And I thought since I didn't film that, I would show you guys actually what I write in my planner, because I want to actually add this to the lineup of my channel. So you guys got to let me know if you like these type of videos, if you like to see how I'm actually planning in the spread itself. And so that's what we're going to be doing today. I'm going to be breaking down what I actually write in this spread. And y'all know, traditionally, I just use my clusters. I went with my style, my planner style, my fail proof. I feel like what I always love in my planner, the cluster format that I use. And of course, I had to bring in some Wrong girls that I didn't share with you guys. And I also pulled a couple of boxes, I think. No, I use all boxes from this book. So let's get into the plans. So Monday is kind of like my get your life together, you are a boss type day. And so I do a lot of like clerical work and stuff like that on Mondays. And so I thought I would go in and bring in these little glasses. I like these little glasses, y'all. I use them a lot in my spreads. And I feel like these black and white stickers, they just really kind of go with a lot of different spreads. They don't take away from the spread, but I love matching whatever icon sticker I use. I love matching it to the spread itself. And I just thought these would be great to use this week. So on Mondays, I have a meeting. It's every Monday. So I always write that in my planner. At this point, it's not something that I forget, but it is definitely an important meeting that I have. It's a leadership meeting. And then I have to do lunch with my husband. We typically like to do lunch dates throughout the week because here lately, because of our schedule and things, our afternoons and evenings have been like booked up. So we've kind of implemented and like just pivoted for this season in our life where we're a little bit busier. In the evenings, we do lunch dates. So I always tend to put those in my planner. And because they're a little bit shorter, sometimes we do multiples of those throughout the week. Okay, so now I decided to use the little glasses for my clerical work that I have to do. And I say clerical work, y'all. It's not like clerical work, but it kind of is. It's the office work behind our business. So I have to do all that type of stuff and everything and check numbers and stuff like that. I also check my email, and I also do a lot of my social media work during this time frame too, because the emails and responding to emails and answering to different demands and stuff, like I try my best to respond to those. Something that I definitely got to get better at, and I probably need to start writing it in my planner, is answering my comments and DMs and picking out times. I normally do that during my content creator time, but it is what it is. And I like to review my budget on Mondays as well, just to make sure, me and the hubs were on the same page with finances for the week. And then for this particular day, had some bills I needed to pay and the things that were coming out of the account. So I needed to track that. And I am in the process of, I'm on the committee to plan my class reunion. So we are working on that, and I got a couple of calls I need to make for that. So that's Monday. I have some other things to do as well on Monday, like specific things, but they go in the specific categories in my planner. This is like my overview catch-all, like what I need to do. So for business, I have my business planner to break things down. And then for social media, I have that stuff to break down as well. Okay, so now that I got that, we're going to move on to Tuesday. And I have to do some prep for our church. We do house church on Wednesdays, and I would prefer to get this done on Sundays or Mondays, but sometimes it doesn't happen. In this particular week, I was a little late getting my prep work done, but and that's just because we had like a long weekend and everything. So I do some house church prep and prep for our Bible study and stuff, and we're entering into 21 days of prayer. And so I want to prep for that. And then I'm going to write down on Tuesday, I pray to get to all of my errands, which I know I need to go to the bank. I know I need to go to Walmart, and I know I need to go to Office Depot. And we do have a Zoom call. It's an evening call with our team. And so I'm going to write that on this little box, and I'm doing my little lettering trick, y'all, and filling that out. And so if you guys can see, it adds a little bit of punch. Just using the icons, it makes it interesting. And then adding this, it adds something to it. So, and I feel like this helps me with my creativity as well. I always like to extend the creativity beyond the before the pen. I don't know. I just love that. It's become a part of my style at this point, and I really enjoy it, y'all. It makes my planner fun. And then I love to look at it and then go back through it and check it off. Okay, so now I want to create a space, and I'm going to use this little filming icon for this, and I'm going to put that I need to do some content, and I'm going to write it in a very like skinny, tall font. I like to do different fonts in my planner too, because it gives it a little bit of more of an interest. Like I said, little things to make things pop. And I'm going to move this one up just a little bit because I need to write film content. Because, y'all, I'm so proud of myself. Your girl has caught up on some of her content and things that I need to do. And I'm a little bit ahead of schedule at this point. And so I'm feeling good about that. So now I'm just like, okay, now it's time to pre-schedule content and not just have to go day by day. So I'm working on some stuff, y'all. I'm excited about it. And hopefully I can really get to my vlogging because I really want to share the behind the plans of Kenya. Okay. So on Wednesday, something else that we do for our house church is we eat together because, you know, we're really focused on being like the church in Acts 2. So that's part of it. They broke bread together. So we do that together as a house church during our Bible study time and going over our messages and stuff. So on Wednesdays, that's part of our leadership and stuff that we do at church. So I have to prep for that. And you guys know I love to cook. Well, I don't know if y'all know that. Y'all don't know that just yet, but that's a fun fact about me. I love to cook. So we all come together and we, prepare food for each other for us to have, nice meals on Wednesdays. And y'all, we eat good. Okay. So that's the first thing that I wrote down. Wednesday, prep food for house church. This week, honestly, though, it's not like really me cooking anything. I am going to be doing a salad. So a nice salad. So that's what I'm gonna do there. And then I decided to pull a box out, and I was going between that blue and pink box because I wanted to see if which one would actually work. They're a little bit of a different size, but the pink worked better, and I had already used one of the pink boxes on the other side of the spread. So now I'm taking my color tips. Now this is the thing with the color tips, y'all. The top does not match the color that will come out. Okay. Like, look at this green. Like, that's like a very bright green, but that top does not match that color. So I go back and forth to see which one actually matches the green in the spread. And I feel like it's this one. So I'm going to actually use a green color tip. I didn't have plans to do this initially, but I thought it would be fun to add that interesting effect. And I'm going to write church. And most of the time, you guys, I use my regular handwriting for this. But you can do fonts with these too, or like lettering with the color tips and then outline those. That always looks really cool. So I'm putting our house church time down, in this box. And sometimes I do not outline it though, y'all. Sometimes I leave it like it is, and I actually like that look too. It's almost like using a colored pen. So I put that down, but I am going to outline this one just because I was just in the mood for it, and I like the look of it too. So whatever tickles your fancy. Now I can tell y'all what I don't have in my collection are like the Tombow markers. Well, I do have 2 Tombow pens, but I don't have like the Tombow highlighters that people do a lot of brush lettering with, and I really want to try those, so I will probably be picking some of those up soon. And I have been interested in some Archer and Olive like pens. Are they pens? They're markers. They kind of give me a sense of paint pens. I forget the name of them, you guys, but I want to add those too and possibly try those in my planner as well. Okay, so now I'm going to add me a little like meal thing, I guess you could say. It's a little fork and knife icon. And me and the hubs, we're gonna go have lunch on this day too, because we're trying to get it in, y'all. This is us being busy, okay? But we'll probably go to one of our favorite restaurants in the city. One of our really good friends, they own this restaurant, so we'll go there. So that's the plan. That's what me and him had talked about. So I was able to put that down in my planner, so that way when I can kind of like, dress for it. I like to dress a little bit more jazzier on those days. And then also the days that I have Zoom calls too, because I prefer that. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in. I'm trying to think. I do know I want to put in a chore list, so I pulled out my KELL of a planner words, and I was trying to see what she had in here, and I thought, oh, I could use this blue versus black, and I thought that was interesting, so I'm gonna pull one of those. And y'all, for some reason with my nails, I can barely pick a lot of stickers up with my hands these days. I say that maybe it's just some of these thinner stickers, and so I have to use a tool. And I'm gonna put chores. I'm gonna make me a little chore list. Now here's the thing with the chore list. I typically find a box to put it in throughout my spread, but I may do some of these chores on Tuesday, some Wednesday, most of the time whenever I find time. And when I say my chore list, y'all, I like to do like a deeper cleaning. You have cleaning every day. I feel like you have cleaning every day, or maybe that's just me. And I like to do a little cleaning every day, but the deeper cleaning, like the main cleaning, like, get down and dirty with those. So just to keep it, and then the more you do it, honestly, the less you have to clean. And I try to make sure I keep a routine of this, so that way things, one, don't pile up for me, and then also it brings me peace of mind. I don't know, a clean house just does it for me, so it helps me out, like having my spaces clean. Okay, so now that I got that down, and I like that, just made my little list, I'm going to see what else I want to put in. I don't know any of my to-dos at the moment, off the top of my head at this point in the spread, so I was going back and forth, but I knew I needed to do laundry. Okay, so got to put that down on the spread. And so I'm going to actually take away one of those to-dos because I don't think I need it. And if I do have my little note section that I can add in some to-dos over there. So I'm going to do that and put laundry down. And I use a little laundry icon for it. Y'all, that is so cute to me. It's so cute. And I find random spaces. I know some people like to do very streamlined planning, but for me, I don't know. I like the look of a complete spread and a full spread, so this just works for me. Okay, so now that I got that, let me see. Should I go back in and maybe add in some more bullet points on Thursday, since I used those pink ones on Tuesday? And I do like to keep the book out that I used for the spread. The main book that I use, I like to keep it out throughout the week, so that way when I do sit down to check things off, or if I need to add some things in, just like how I left those 2 to-dos blank, they will get filled up, pretty sure. Okay, just pretty sure. And what does help me with my filling out my planner spread at the beginning of the week is I do a brain dump of everything I know that I need to do, and that's what I actually go in and like assign the days and stuff like that, like filming the content that was on Tuesday, because I was like, yeah, I should have time to do that on Tuesday and at least film 2 videos and get those edited. So hopefully, and even if I have to like put edit videos on another day, at least I will know that that's coming if I can't get to it all on Tuesday. So that was my thought process. Okay, also on Thursdays, every Thursday, because it's like right before the weekend, I do like a little beauty routine. It has helped me stay on track with keeping up with those things. So I write that in my planner. I don't know, self-care is just important, and it's like my little time to do self-care, as a woman, shave your legs and do like a little mini facial scrub and all of that good stuff, mask, just self-upkeep is what I like to call it. So that's what I do. And if I need to do things for my hair and stuff like that, I'll do that if I haven't went to the salon. Okay, so also on Thursday, I got some more office work that I need to do. Just one, it's a check-in point for me throughout the week. And I have to, it's that part of the month where I have to check some specific numbers. So I'm writing that down in here, using my little highlighter pen to write all of that out, like to outline the word work. And y'all, I really do, one of my other goals outside of adding other mediums to my planner this year, I want to learn different fonts. I've said that for quite a while, and I've actually learned a few or tried a different few techniques, but I just want to kind of perfect them. And y'all see my planner just filling out. Okay, so I kind of left those blank, just the one that gives me room to grow throughout the week. So now I'm going to write in what I know I got going on for this weekend, because these things have been planned for quite a while. So I'm going to get to writing those things in. And then I thought about something and I was like, what, let me go write this actually on Wednesday, because I need to purchase these tickets. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. We typically purchase quite a few tickets, so that's why I'm kind of waiting later in the week to get this done. But we do have an event this weekend that we are attending, and so I wrote that down, and I'm going to actually write on Friday we have an event. Now the to-dos, I may leave those blank because I got to find out a couple of things first for what my schedule is going to look like on Friday. And so I want to put down what I do know for sure, and then I can come in midweek and write the rest of it in for what I need to do. Okay, so Friday I'm going to write, and I'm going to actually make 2 little bullet points for this. So that way I can put 2 things in this box. And I like to use these bigger boxes like that, y'all. I kind of make like a little list out of them. Sometimes I write 1 event in it. Sometimes I write 2 or 3. So we have a meeting at our office that we have to go to on Friday. And then we will do dinner, probably with some teammates afterwards. Is what I'm thinking. So I'm going to leave that blank. I put a little arrow. But we got some friends coming in from out of town for this event. So we'll probably do something to maybe hang out with them. So, and I don't have all the details. As I said, I got to figure all that out, but I will write out what I know. Okay. And then I wrote down like the title of like our little event. And I say title, but it's kind of like it's the name of our team in our meeting that we're having, and that's on Saturday. So I wrote that in, and now I'm gonna see. I need to put some icons on this side, so I'm like, what can I use? And so yeah, I love these little black and white icons. I really do. And so I was going back and forth. We have a team outing, like our office, particularly in Hattiesburg here, and I say Hattiesburg, but where I live, we have an outing on Saturday. So I was trying to find like something that would signify like what we're doing, like a cookout. And I know it sounds weird, like we're doing a cookout in January. Typically people do like cookouts and barbecues in like the summertime, but it's been pretty warm here lately, so we're gonna spend some time outside hanging out together, like doing some, just spending time with each other. We do work with each other, so it's like a team building type thing, and just to relate, chat, get together after the new year, talk about goals, and just enjoy each other's company and families. So that's what we'll be doing. And I decided to use this little paper airplane because it just, I don't know. For some reason, it just made sense. Like party, outside vibes. I don't know. It fit in the space, so I went with it. So I just put team cookout. Okay, so now that I got that, I believe I got to figure out another area where I can do some more content this week. Right now, I only have Tuesday. So I'm trying to figure out in my mind while I outline legends. I want to figure out what I can do. Which day? Should I do it Friday? I mean, I just feel like Friday is kind of full, because Friday morning, I actually need to got some more work to do Friday morning now that I think about it, because I will have to do it on Friday because I won't have any other space over the weekend to get it done. So yeah, I'm going to have to write that up there. And I'm trying to think like this filming when I can get some more videos. Because like I said, I'm trying to stay ahead, y'all, and really, really plan out my schedule. So here is where I said, well, you know what? But while I figure all that out in my brain, I may have to wait and add that later in the week. I will go in and see what I can find for like another little, I guess you could say not label, but planner word that I can use in the blue, because I did use one on the other side and it'll look a little lonely. So I was trying to see something that I could do on Sunday, particularly. I could put it in that box because I have church and I got to make some calls because I got some birthdays coming up to celebrate. So I got to call my family and get that done. So I'll probably call my parents on Sunday as well to talk specifically about that. Like sometimes I like to put in when I'm talking to my family and stuff, but it's a reminder for me to call them to remind them of some things or to talk to them about something specific. So that's what this is. And if I haven't done that prior to in this day, I know I need to at least call them by Sunday. So that's what I'm going to put down. I'm going to use the word call because that was in here. It wasn't like a word like important or anything like that. So we'll use this. And I'm going to put it down here. And then that way I can write church at the top. And I can make my little call list at the bottom. Okay. So we're going to actually letter church. I think I'm going to use my little block letters. Maybe. Yeah. We're going to write that out. Make that look real cute. And I need to answer an email first before I know this, but I'm going to put it down on my planner anyway, just to make sure I remember this. And so for us to serve and check with my husband to make sure he hasn't already done the sign up for that. And I put down, call my mom and dad. Okay, so now that I got that, I'm going to leave that blank for just a little bit before I add the rest of it in, because I do know I want to put like birthday prep, and so I need to make some calls for that. So let's put like a little icon for a phone. Yeah, that looks cute. Y'all see what the icons do? Like they just add something. I don't know, I love using icons in my planner. Like I really do. Some people may find them necessary, but I just feel like it adds something cute to it. You know what I mean? It just does. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and write in the rest of the little details. And we will be watching football. And I didn't have another space to write that. I mean, I could have wrote it under those lights. But y'all know the playoffs are going on. So, and I actually could have wrote that Saturday. But I doubt we'll catch a game Saturday because that's a full day. We may, at the end of the day, catch the game. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. And then on Sundays, I do my weekly prep and I water my plants. That's another thing in my routine. Because if I don't write it down or do it every day, like the same day every week, I forget about them. I will. And I don't want my plant babies to die. Okay, so let's see. When are we going to make these birthday plans? And when am I going to film? Gotta figure that part out. And so I'm thinking like, okay, I probably will make this area down here for the birthday plans, because that way I have extra room. I can make a little list down here at the bottom. So I'm going to just write birthday plans and use this green marker to actually write in prep, because that's what I'll be doing. I got to pick out a cake, y'all. Like, first of all, it's my husband's birthday and I actually got to see what he wants to do. Okay, because every time I ask him about it, he's been kind of like, I don't know. I don't really have to celebrate like that. I'm like, do you not know who you're married to, sir? You know I want to celebrate your birthday like some kind of way. I just got to, because like you're my favorite person. So, that's my thing. But at the same time, whatever it is that he wants to do, I want to make sure that I do it. And then got to get his gift because I haven't done that yet, y'all. I know it's like a week away. Well, a little bit over a week. But I got to get it. And I'm praying that I don't have to order what I want him to get. What I want him to have for his birthday, what I want to get him. And I also have been like fishing and like trying to like say like, what do you want? Like, is there anything specific? I've been throwing out little hints and stuff like that. Like, I asked him, how does he feel about like getting new devices? Cause, he's into tech stuff. Like he likes, techie type stuff sometimes. And like, new devices and like an iPad or a watch for his phone, or I don't know, just something. And none of it he has really beaten the mark on. He's just like, oh, I mean, it'll be cool. I'm like, sir, you are not helping me. Okay, you are not helping me. So I have to do some birthday prep, and I got to figure out a cake that I want to get him. So that's the thing. And I went ahead at this point to go ahead and add in my little bullet points, because I feel like, that's kind of like what I did to the left side. So y'all, I typically match most of the time. I match what I do from on the left side. I do it again on the right side of the spread. That helps with the balance, it does. So I really love that. And for this spread in particular, I did multiple colors. Sometimes I like to keep the bullet points the same color, but I did all of the colors in the spread. So for the most part, the blue, the 2 pinks, and the green. Okay, so now I'm making my little list. I did put up there, I need to call my best friend, because it's also my goddaughter's birthday, and we have a birthday party for her as well, and I need to call and make sure that everything I need to do for it, on top of. And like I said, I got to purchase gifts. I got the cake that I want to do, and I need to send out the invites for the things that I personally have planned, but like I said, I got to confirm some stuff first before I do that. So I just decided to put this all in the notes section, so that way it's not necessarily assigned to a day, but I know to refer to it, because that's a big thing I got to do this week, because the birthday is our next week. Okay, and I did go back and put in my little office work up there on Friday in that little small tab. Okay, so now that I got that, I believe... is there anything else that I know of that I need to add for the week? I'm pretty much planned out, y'all, at this point of what all I know I got going on, but I will like check my planner every day. So the only other thing that I didn't put down so far, and I probably should just go ahead and put it on Saturday, which is what I thought. So I'm gonna film content. And here's the thing. Yes, my meeting starts at 10. So I'm like, okay, if I get up early on Saturday and I film the video, like I know I need to do a plan with me this video, because I didn't film this spread, you guys. So I need to film the next one. You know what I'm saying? Can't deprive the besties of the plan with me. So I need to film that. And I need to actually make a point in here. Like I said, I got to add something another day in here. So one, I can finish this video up that I'm filming right now. Is what I'm thinking. And then I have a couple of other videos I want to do and share with y'all, like a productivity video I got, and a couple other things. So I need to figure out what days I'm gonna film what. So that way I'm on top of things and I'm getting ahead. And I use a little camera, y'all. The little camera. I thought that was a cute little different touch, to use. Okay, so I got this here. I feel good about it. And this is what the spread is looking so far in this week. So now we're going to fast forward to me later in the week. And I'm going to pull out my spread, because actually, y'all, I haven't checked anything off at this point, and this is me coming back to my planner spread later in the week, y'all. And I'm pulling out all my essentials and goodies that I may need to finish up this spread and finish planning. And first up, I'm going to take my pen and I'm going to go ahead and check off the things that I've done. And Also, in this particular day, I know I gotta edit. I gotta edit, so I need to write. That's the first thing I was thinking. But I'm gonna check all this stuff off because your girl got some stuff done. Check, check, and check. Okay. I did all my errands, got all that done, did that call. I did film some videos. Go me, you go girl. And then let's check off. I gotta finish up some laundry, so I'm not gonna check that off just yet. And I'm going to actually white out this because I wrote down the restaurant we were going to. And we didn't go to that restaurant. So I'm going to make that little edit for my memories. Because we went to another restaurant that's like one of my favorites in our area. And then I need to make a call because of our cookout. I need to, make sure my husband is right. I don't need to bring anything for it. And if I do, I need to make sure and call one of the ladies we work with. Okay, so, and then we're actually going to go to the restaurant that we were going to go on Wednesday. We're going to go on Friday. So, now that I got that, let's see. Let me see. What else do I need to write in, check off, missed out on? And y'all know I had this little other space here, and I was like, oh, I need to clean my makeup brushes. So, before I put that on Friday, let me go ahead and use this little to-do list up. And I need to check with my husband and see if he purchased all the ticket shit for everybody. I don't know if he did because he said he was. So I don't know if I can check that off. I don't actually have to do that task. So teamwork makes the dream work. But if he does it, I'm checking it off in my planner. And then I'm writing down my little dinner plans. So for Thursday because we're having leftover salad because I made that salad. And we're going to do rotisserie chicken probably with it. And maybe something else. I don't know yet. But I wrote those down. So that way I don't have to think about dinner. So dinner pretty much is planned for the rest of the week. Except for Sunday, which we're watching football. So it's no telling what we'll eat. Okay. Also Friday, I'm going to make a Sam's run. Because I pretty much go to Sam's every week now. I used to go once a month. But it's been a thing. And I love those chickens. And y'all, I pulled out my KELL plan. Is this the dated basics sticker book? I believe that's what it's called. And y'all, this was one of those little hiccups. And she actually included the correction because it was a misspelling. And I never taped it down in this planner. So let me do that right quick. This is not part of the video. But I'm going to tape this down so I don't lose this this holiday. Okay, so Friday is National Sticker Day, and I created a whole spread for that. So if you have not watched that video, definitely check it out because it should be up by the time y'all see this video. Yeah, it will, because this one is not going up to next week. Or maybe will I put it up Sunday? Maybe next week. It'll be probably Monday because that's when I share my after the pins. And I'm going to trim this out. Now, it is pink, but it's a different pink. But I'm going to live with it because I want a National Sticker Day on this spread somewhere. I mean, it's a holiday and I'm a planner. So it's going in my planner. And I just thought I knew she had a whole bunch of the fun holidays in that sticker book. So I thought I would use it. And then, because I paused on writing my to-do list on Friday before I put this sticker down to see what type of room I had to write because I knew I wanted to put it down on here. Okay, so now that we got that, I know my spread kind of pretty much looks full, y'all, at this point because I have written in quite a bit. But I got to fill out my to-dos and get prep for that. So got my Sam's run. No, I need to do that. That's an errand, but it's just the one errand that I know I need to make before the weekend. And then I need to clear out some storage on my phone. I feel like I do that because all of the content that I create in the pictures and I've gotten better, but I do take quite a bit of pictures, for sharing, and then video clips and stuff because I like to do mini vlogs on my personal page and keeping all of those little memories and stuff. And then I have to send out some invites and then I also have to do a class reunion update with my classmates once I hear back from some people. So I didn't want to forget that, and that may actually be a Sunday task, but I'm gonna put it on Friday because it could happen Friday too. Okay, and then Saturday after we get in, like I said, I don't know if we're gonna catch a football game. Maybe I think I told y'all. Did I? Yeah. I don't, well, if we catch a football game, we will probably watch that, but we also will have a little movie night in, you know, at the house, chilling out. And so I'm gonna put that on Saturday, and that's pretty much the whole day Saturday, just playing that out. And then got everything for Sunday for the most part. I will do like a little planner sesh, to prep for the week and make sure my planners are ready to go for the week. Like, and when I say that, I mean like, plan out my business stuff, and I normally do that with the hubs. And then also I have to plan out, like, do my journal spread if I haven't done it by Sunday. And I have to make sure that I do my plan with me if I haven't filmed that by Saturday, like I said I was gonna get up early and do. I don't know, y'all. That may need to actually be Friday morning, but I have some other work I gotta do Friday morning, so we'll see. Okay, so now I'm writing in that it is the start of our church's 21 days of prayer, so I have some connection points I need to do for that sometime throughout the week. And then I have not, y'all, and the reason why I haven't done this yet is because I do have to film a reel of my favorite spreads for 2022, so I need to remind myself once I film that I need to put up my 2022 planner and store it. And I probably should have put on here that I need to go to Hobby Lobby to buy me some expander discs, but I didn't put that on here. So, but I'll just remember once I see that to-do list. And then I need to do some more decluttering in my closet. Okay, so now that I got all of that, y'all, I'm pretty much like, the spread is full, but I got a couple of little empty spaces. And y'all, I just, for some reason, I like to make my planner look like a complete spread. And plus, this gives me an excuse to use more little icons and stuff in my planner. So that's what I'm going to do. I pulled out my journaling sticker books, and I'm going to go through here and see if there's anything in here that I can use. Like for my little planner sesh, I could possibly use something. Oh, I'll use these stars, y'all. I can use like the little present down here for birthday prep. That's cute. That's cute. It'll remind me. Buy the presents and the gifts that I have to purchase for all of my babies. And then I wanted to use these little stars for National Sticker Day. That just makes it a little bit more interesting. So I'm going to put some stars around it, stickering it up. And I don't know, y'all, try this technique in your planner if you don't already. I mean, I just feel like it just adds to it. And it just could be me, but I love it. And I like to still keep things like neat and streamlined. And another thing that I don't know if y'all have noticed this in my planner too, but I love arrows. Like I will write an arrow towards something in a second. Love that. Okay, so got my little stars now. Oh, and I found this little planner that I could put over here for planner sesh. And let's see, I feel like I need something up there on Monday in that little space, and then definitely something on Wednesday for sure that I could put in. So let me flip through and see what all I can find. You know what I'm saying? You gotta find something that goes. It needs to make sense, at least to me. I want it to make sense. And so I'm gonna show y'all some of the ones that I pulled. Okay, so I found this little floral with hearts on it. And I was like, oh, for my beauty routine, that'll be cute, because I'm blossoming, girl, gonna be glowing and stuff after I get my like little facial beauty routine popping that I do. And then I want something right here. And I really was trying to find something that would go with house church. I wish I would have, and y'all, I should have pulled out like a Bible or something. And then I found that little safety pin because that's like my little, boss day. So I just put it up there on Monday. You see how it just fills the space in? I just feel like that's great. Then y'all, I remember, like, I forget to always use these weather stickers. Like, I always forget to record the weather, but you can definitely add the weather in your planner. I forget to do that because I hardly check the weather as it is. So it is what it is, but one day I'll remember. Okay, so I thought this little hand, y'all, this does not make sense, and I thought it looked cute, but I was like, girl, that don't even make sense at all to go with house church. So we're gonna pull that off. And I was trying to think, like, what else could I find? And I should have pulled out my faith stickers because I believe I got some black and white faith Bibles or something. They may not be paper though, they may be clear, but it still would have went. And then I was like, oh, this little speech bubble with the heart, because we do discuss things and talk, and I was like, maybe that makes sense. And I was like, no. So here is where I was like, okay, I do have to prep food for house church, so let me find something that's like food related. And I found this little crock pot. Now granted, y'all, here I am talking about stuff that makes sense. I'm not even cooking this week something like in a crock pot or anything like that. I'm making a salad, but I still used it, okay, because I was just like, it goes with the whole cooking idea or prepping idea. Well, you guys, that is my spread I have planned for the week, and what I'll do like later on Sunday or something at the end, I'll just check off everything or check off throughout the days as I go. So it's pretty much check marks at this point. So definitely comment below and let me know if you like this type of content, and I will create more. Like this video, Bestie, and subscribe to my channel for more additional content coming from me. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I love ya. Bye.